Hello and welcome to another video on DIY crafting ideas for your Playscale dollhouse diorama. In this video, we will be looking at this room. This is going to be my bathroom. So I did go ahead and cover this shelf with some shiny like sticky paper. This paper was from the Daiso. Covering this part here with white contact paper or duct paper, white duct paper as well. So it's a little stickier than contact paper, but it won't mess up the furniture or anything. So I went ahead and stuck that down. I like the way the floor looks with the blue tiled walls. The other parts I need to do is to cover this piece with white contact paper as well. This is what I have so far. Now I am changing this up a lot as I go, but I am still working on it. So next thing I'm gonna show you is the lights that we're gonna be putting into this room. And for the lights, we're gonna be using a strand from the Dollar Tree and the Barbie Mattel vintage sink. So let me show you how I'm gonna do this. I have lights they have little white round covers, so I'm gonna pull out these little yellow ones that they have in the Barbie Mattel piece. And the good thing is that these lights, these faux lights, the pretend lights, they're just plastic balls. They come out pretty easy. You just have to push them out from the back, and see, as you see, the backs are just like a little bit bigger than the plastic so that they could come out. And so that's how it looks after I pulled out all the little yellow faux light bulbs. And then I'm gonna put in mine, which have little white covers and the light bulb at the back. So I just had to put the round covers on the front, and the light will go in through the back. And that's the way it looks after I set it into the spot. And I taped up the lights up there at the top of that shelf. And so there's lights in the bathroom area, and then there's gonna be lights in the laundry room area. That's the light switch. Put some furniture in, then I realized I didn't want my bathroom in my laundry room or vice versa, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a divider. So I have this board. I don't really do exact measurements for you or anything, because everybody's shelves are gonna be different. Everybody's styles of their rooms are gonna be different, but I know what I'm gonna measure it at, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut that down. So here it is. I cut it down, and then I put these little styrofoam archways that I got in the package, and I did go ahead and label the tops, but I got that thing archway in the packaging, and I thought it would be really cool to use as an archway. What? I wanted to use this soft styrofoam as an architectural archway design for the partition of the bathroom and the laundry room. So we're going to be using these basswood pieces of wood, and they're very thin and they fit like so perfect at the edge. So I will get another piece, and this piece will go right here at the bottom, and it's kind of hard to show you with one hand, but if you put them together like so, of course the top one has to be lowered, but if you put them together like so, they fit perfect. So that's the way I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna be gluing them down. Sorry, our dog broke, but I will fix him. Like that, I glued them into place. And then I'm gonna be gluing another one here, and then since the pieces were short, I did have to cut another piece and glue this one in this spot to make it the full length, because they weren't long enough. I also cut another one for the inner piece, and I'll glue those down for you guys so that you guys can see how they look. And that's how they look after I glued all 4 pieces down. So I glued them flush with this wall part that will be showing. I swear I need to get a new camera, guys. That's gonna be on my list of things to do, get a new camera. But this is the way it looks. As I can't get my camera to focus too good because it's so white. I still need to do the same thing to the other side. So here it is. I did the same thing to that side, to the other side. So one side it will be for the bathroom, this side, and then this side is going to be for the laundry room, this side. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing. And then here is the other side all done as well. So I did both sides. The side that's going to go against the back of the shelf, and then the front side, which we will be seeing as a divider piece. And then I might put a piece down here at the bottom, but we'll only know if I'm going to put a piece at the bottom once I put it into the shelf. And then I'll decide whether I want to put a baseboard at the bottom or not. So here's the bathroom, and then I'm just gonna like slide this in here because I already know like basically where I want it. And just gotta make sure that when I put it in, I don't hit the lights that I've already put up. And then I'm just sliding it in to place. So, looks like it's gonna go in straight. If I'm just gonna put the camera down and push this right into place. I like how it blocks out all the light from the other room. Before, the light was all shining through, and now it's all blocked out because it's so close and snug. So that's the way it looks, but I'm still debating over if I should paint the wood white. Should I paint this wood white? I also have the baseboards, because I did decide to put baseboards. I thought it would just complete the area having a baseboard. So I will be measuring this, and then you always gotta make sure your items fit before you glue. So that one fits in there, and then because if they don't fit, then you can always adjust them. This one looks like it needs to be sanded a bit. The one for this side, and just need to put it up into the place. Again, always put your pieces in place before you glue, so that way you can make sure that they look good. And this one needs to be sanded like in the middle right there, and a little bit on the other edge, just to make sure it's flat on the floor. So I still will be doing that before I permanently glue them, but I also want to make sure that it's completely straight, because if it's not straight, it'll look really odd when you put the rest of the furniture in. So I am using my triangles to make sure that this is flush with the front of the wall as well. So I like the way it turned out. Okay, I am thinking about putting a piece of wood to cover that white underneath, but I don't know yet. I want to show you how it looks if I put the piece of furniture up. So it looks like it's coming up to a wall, the furniture piece, and I really like the way that looks. But I just still don't know if I want to paint this wood white or maybe a blue, like, you know, for the tiles in the back. But I know I want to put a piece of wood like right here to cover that white. I don't like seeing the inner foam part. So I'm gonna put this wood. I like the way it's a little bit smaller than the other pieces of wood underneath, so that way it gives a little bit more architectural detail, having the wood in the back bigger and then littler wood in this front. So I'm gonna cut that and make sure it's rounded so that the top goes right underneath that bump of the shelf, because it has a little rounded edge of the shelf. So I gotta round that wood out and then glue that down and see how that looks. I think that will make it look a little bit better. It is a basswood as well. There it is. I did sand that at the top and at the bottom to make sure that the edges are round and it fits really good into the spot. My camera is still playing the no focus game, and that's the way it looks. Yeah, the bottom looks really good, and the good thing is the door was still closed. Now over here I decided to put in the laundry room a window. Now I'm gonna put this window like maybe like here or something. The top part I already covered with the duct paper, but here's the window. It does look like it's a little off center based on the tiles. You know, if you just look at the tiles, it looks off center. And I am trying to grow my channel, so if you would consider subscribing to this channel and my other channel, in April I will be giving away a doll if I reach 100 subscribers. So that would be really, really cool. And during Easter you guys can get a free doll. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back with another video for you. Until then, you can check out one of these videos. Bye!